Welcome to my channel, I guess. So a while ago I made a video about all the things that I hate in books, and I wrote it down on my notes app, and I also wrote another note for all the things that I love in books, so I'm going to be going over those today. I also realized in my last video I never actually introduced myself, my name. Hi, my name is Bromney, and this is my booktube channel, so have fun, I guess. The first one is I wrote letters to you that I never sent. And I've never actually seen this in any book because I've never read a book like this. I mean, I read In Shadow and Bone where Mal writes letters to Alina but she never receives those letters. But I've never read it where they wrote letters but they never sent the letters. And I just thought that's so romantic. I don't know where I got the idea. I don't know if I even read it. I haven't read it anywhere. So I don't know where I got the idea, but if anyone has book recommendations like that, please put them in the comments because I need some. And it's just adorable. Person A writes letters to person B throughout their relationship and throughout the time they know each other. They write letters, but they never sent it to person B. And then one day person B finds the letters and reads them without person A knowing. That's it. This one is pretty basic, and that's found family. If a book has found family, I'm 10 times more likely to read it because there's just something about it. It's so much better than when actual family, the Raven Boys, The Last Hours, Infernal Devices, Six of Crows. Those are all found family, and it feels 10 times stronger when it's found family instead of actual family. Maybe I'm a sadist for this one, but injuries. When a character has injuries that they sustain during some part of the series, and the injury is recurring and it keeps bothering them throughout the series, there's just something about it. I don't know. I can't tell you why I like it. I don't know why I like it. The next one is forced marriage and grew to love each other. This is weird because I used to hate it when characters got married in books. I used to hate it when characters got married. But, they showed the characters getting married. But, recently, after reading The Last Hours, I became obsessed with, marriage of convenience. They're forced to marry each other, or, out of convenience, they have to marry each other. And then they grow to, love each other throughout the book. And it's, very slow burn. Because at first, they're just, getting through it. And then after that, they actually genuinely start to care for each other. And there's all those, small, domestic scenes. I love that. I love that. It's amazing. It's great. Everyone's always bad boy, good girl. It's great. It's okay. I don't like bad boy, good girl. I feel it's so stereotypical most of the time. But quiet guy and loud girl. Not bad girl. Not good guy and bad girl. But quiet guy and loud girl. The girl is super outgoing, super loud and crazy and stuff, and the guy is just kind of more of a homebody and he's quiet and calmer, kind of Jem Carster's vibes. And then the girl is Nina Zenik, when there's a kid in the group and everyone parents the kids or adopts them, that's just another level. From The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken, there's the group, there's Chubbs, Liam, Ruby, and Zoo. And Zoo is the youngest, so everyone kind of takes care of her and parents her, and it makes me all happy. This is putting the bar in hell, but characters who read. It's so basic, and it's so, typical and whatever, but characters who read. Characters who speak multiple languages have my heart. They have my heart. When a character speaks Latin or Dutch or those kind of languages or Greek, I love it. I love it. If they speak more than 2 languages, you're instantly my new favorite. Knife to the throat scenes. That's it. It needs no explanation. No, I'm kidding. Let me explain. So, knife to the throat scenes, when the girl is she puts a knife to the person's throat. It doesn't have to be a girl, but the character A puts a knife to character B's throat, and they're just hesitating, and character B's do it, and then character A hesitates and tries to drive the knife deeper, but then they're I can't, and they drop the knife, and character B's I know, and it's The next one is alternating timelines. for example, like when one chapter is from the past and the next chapter is from the present, and it just kind of keeps switching back and forth, and as you find out things in the present, it links to things that happened in the past. I'm just making no sense right now in this video, but an example is All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover. When one chapter, it shows them falling in love, the couple falling in love, and then the next chapter switches to them like 10 years in the future falling out of love. You know, something like that. I love that for some reason. It just makes the story like 100 times more touching. I haven't seen the next one in any books either. I've seen it in a movie, and I didn't like the movie, but I thought the idea was really cool. And it's like In Another Lifetime, where it's like kind of not second chance, but what do you call it? When it's, oh yeah, right person, wrong time. And the character says something like, I'm sorry I couldn't love you in this life. I promise I will love you in the next. Or I'm sorry I couldn't love you properly in this life. I promise I'll love you in the next. If a character says that, I'm just gone. I'll be dead. I'll just cease to exist. But another variation of this is when they've loved each other before. They feel like they loved each other before, kind of in their past life. And then in this life, they meet, and then they go, I feel like I've loved you before, but I don't know you. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like that didn't make sense. But, like, they've known each other in their past life. And then in this life, they meet, and, like, they don't know each other because they just met. But they have, like, all these feelings for each other that they can't explain because they've never, like, they don't know each other. So, I don't know if that makes sense. And that's it for all the things that I love in books. I had a lot of fun with this, actually. I had more fun than all the things I hate in books, which I honestly thought would be the other way around. But, yeah, so comment if you want a part 2, because as I keep reading, I'll probably come up with more things I love and hate in books. See you in my next video. Bye!